Look, I'm supposed to convince you to sign up to my online program, but that's actually not what I'm here for. Look, when it comes to online, it actually doesn't work for everyone. You've got to have either a certain amount of autonomy, something that you really want to achieve. And going online is basically the only way for you to get to that goal, because you need a certain amount of accountability and you need someone in your corner that you report to and bounce off. So that's really what it's for. So if you've got something you want to achieve, and it might be more muscle, less fat, it might be both, it could be an event you want to train for, whatever, online can work for anyone, as long as you have a certain amount of want and desire to actually get there, and you just need someone in your corner that's going to keep you on the right path all the way. So there are 3 options. There's 3 months, there's 6 months, and there's 12 months. The longer you commit for, the better the price. That's because I prefer to work with people for 12 months. It's easier for me to structure their programming when I know they're committed for the long term. So they do get more out of it if they commit for the long term. But I also find the hardest part of any goal is not actually getting to it, it's maintaining it afterwards. So even if you have a goal that you want to get to, you actually need the accountability after you get there as well, because that's when all the novelty is worn off and it's not fun anymore, and it starts to feel like Groundhog Day. Any of my clients that have got that really big visual change in the past, they'll all tell you that once you get there, it's great, but then you realize you have to keep doing the same thing over and over. And it does get harder, because it gets more boring. So I'm not going to jazz it up and say that it's fun. It's not. There's going to be more shit times than good times. There's going to be more shit workouts than good workouts. You're going to be in the kitchen food prepping all the time. You're going to be doing dishes. You're going to be cleaning crap off the floor. You're going to be clearing out your fridge. You're going to be doing all the stuff you don't want to do, but you got to pay someone to make you do it. That's what it is. So I've been doing it a long time, 14 years. 14 years I've been coaching people online, long before apps were even a thing. And that's what I found too, is you can't convince people to do it. I can't reach through the phone and make people do their online tasks. But if they have that drive, that something in them, then some people, all they need is someone in their corner to just make sure that they're on the right path the whole way. The actual inner workings of the program, I think, is completely irrelevant. What matters is that you have something you want to achieve, you want someone to report to, you want a structure, you want a framework, you want a system, but you also want a certain amount of autonomy, then it will probably work really well for you. And yeah, it's not cheap. You can look at the prices, they're all on there. You will be rewarded for committing for longer. Because from my point of view as well, the ones that stay in the program longer, they make me look better. So if I'm completely honest, that's why I prefer to work with someone long term. They build my credibility, and when I have more credibility, people trust me more, which means they're more likely to implement my advice. So I'd rather work with a smaller amount of people doing a long-term program than lots of people doing short-term programs. So you can always message me and ask questions, so you can express your interest if it is something that you want to do. After you've signed up, then I book you in for a consult, so we can do it on video if you don't live nearby, and we go through your whole entire training history and your goals, and we actually nut out a plan. So it's kind of like building a house. I need to know what kind of house you want to build, and then I'm the architect for you. Unfortunately, you have to do all the work, but I can help you with the planning and the system and staying on track the whole time. So if it is something that interests you, yep, by all means, just hit that button and send me an inquiry.